So, Mariella, how tall are you?
6'1" without heels or hair.
I'm 6'3" or 193 centimetres.
Put her in high heels and Vanessa turns heads.
With my heels on today, I'm probably about 6'7", and everybody just stops and stares and watches me walk past.
What is it about tall women that makes people gawk?
Gee, they're tall. Not like me, a little pipsqueak.
Are you a bit jealous? Would you like to be that tall? No? No? So do you think you'd be scared about approaching girls that are that tall? Yeah. Even men seem to be scared of them.
They don't really want to walk beside me.
You think men feel a bit embarrassed, if you like, if their partner's taller than they are?
Yeah, a little bit intimidated. It's not normal. Well, it's not the way it usually is.
It's very hard to find a tall man.
Jessie's been unlucky in love because she's 6 foot tall.
I've broken up with past partners because, you know, they're being shorter than myself, you know, was a big problem.
It's still hard to date, even as a mature woman, trying to find taller guys as well.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that was good. Even in bare feet, Scott is a good 4 or 5 inches shorter than his wife, Mariella. But a tall wife does have its advantages. Sweetheart, could you just get that one?
Oh, no problem, hon.
Height doesn't really matter to me, but...
Can you understand guys that do have a problem with women that are taller than they are?
I suppose, you know, that's their personality, but I certainly haven't got a problem with it. But, you know, if they feel intimidated, then that's their problem, really.
I always thought everyone wanted to be taller, but this group of tallies, as they like to call themselves, say there are distinct disadvantages. They say they get constantly ridiculed. In fact, they believe they get ridiculed more for being tall than overweight people do for being fat.
You know, we know we're tall, and it just begins to wear you down after a while.
What sort of things do people say?
Oh, how's the air up there?
There we go. So you'll notice they're a little bit longer.
Tories say buying clothes is out of the question.
Headphones on. Yeah, you might just scrape by.
Definitely hard to find something good to do, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you do, it costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
Worse still, Mariella says she's been rejected for jobs because of her height. And you were told, were you, at the time, the reason they didn't want you was because of your height?
That's right, yes.
Maybe we should get over it and stop commenting on it.
Anti-discrimination lawyer Susan Moriarty.
There's a particular stereotype and a particular set of attributes that people like to see in women generally. And women who fall outside that particular definition have difficulties.
But today these tallies aren't concerned about discrimination. They formed a club for tall ladies.
Still lovely to go out and there's all tall people and you can look them in the eye. I love it.
Hella came up with the idea and she's stunned by the response. 66 members and still growing.
Just talking to other women that had similar issues in life with their height and putting our heads together and getting great ideas for where to buy shoes and clothing and things like that.
And I gather now a tall men's group is actually going to join you as well, so it's not going to be exclusively...
Yeah, and that's very exciting. Hopefully some tall men will come out of the woodwork.
And just in case you're wondering, the tallies say the minimum height for a tall woman is 6 foot in the old scale, but anyone who feels tall